He is behind one of the top-selling live records of all time, one of the most celebrated artists and guitarists in rock history.
And he's playing live here in Tucson tonight, but first he sat down with Tina. Take a look.
Every day that you get to go to work and say, I'm going to sit down with a rock legend, but today is a good day to be me because I am sitting down with Mr. Peter Frampton. Peter, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
Now, you're here sitting down with me because you're in Tucson for a big concert tonight.
Yes, we are, and it's the very first time in Tucson that I've brought the raw acoustic tour to, so it's different for me, I really enjoy it.
Well, you were here just over the summer with Cheap Trick, so this is, like you said, raw and kind of intimate, right?
Yes, very. What we've done is, because I wanted it to be, the way I perform the songs is as if I was performing them for the first time just after I'd written them. You know, if you came by for a cup of coffee and I said, I'd like to play you this song I wrote last night. That's the kind of vibe it is. So to have the smaller theaters, we try and keep it under 1,000 seats if we can. And so that it is this, we have the set as a living room, and then they're sitting out there. It's like they're outside the window and I invite them in, you know, so it's fun.
Well, you're with your friend, you have Gordon Kennedy that's joining you.
Gordon Kennedy comes out and joins me, my writing partner for 16 years, and also my son Julian does open for us, yes, and he comes and does a couple of numbers with us.
And so are we going to hear some of the Peter Frampton we love from, you know, Baby I Love Your Way? Are we going to hear some of your newer stuff, The Hummingbird in the Box?
It's a mishmash of a mashup.
It's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. There'll be the older favorites as well as things I've not done before on stage. A couple from Humble Pie, and then there's just a few different ones that I do with my son and stuff like that. So
I think that's really, I love the way you're setting it up as like a living room. You're kind of making it very intimate. And, you know, speaking of Hummingbird in a Box, I actually just was listening to it all morning this morning. I want to say I find it very refreshing. I think it's such a wonderful song. And I was really interested in the backstory behind this new song that you have out. And by the way, I love the cover with the guitar, with the ballet slipper in it.
Right.
Because it's kind of, it was a little inspired by the Cincinnati Ballet, right?
Yes, that was the one we did before this new one, which is called Acoustic Classics, which is why we're doing the acoustic tour. So it's the Acoustic Classics is basically all of my well-known songs, and I decided to go and just do them acoustically, just me and one guitar, and take them back to just the way I'd written them. And then after I'd covered all the ones that people knew, mainly knew, the more popular ones, then I just picked out my favorites that didn't get a good look in the first time around. And so there's 11 songs on there, and acoustic classics, and it came out and it did really well. It came out last Friday, so it's doing really well.
Well, and I know you said some of your favorites. Is that something I'm sure a lot of people ask you but hard to answer? Do you have a song that's really a favorite? Or is it like Children? You don't want to, you know, say that's my favorite.
Well, I do. I do have one that from the older songs, yes, that is my favorite to perform still to this day is Lines on My Face, which is a very poignant, you know, personal song which to me, which everybody else has been through, you know, a breakup, you know. And so I think the reason that I like that one so much is the mood of it. I'm able to, the lyrics are things that something that people can really relate to, but also it's a great guitar song, so I get to play. Even the acoustic version that we do, I get to play a lot of guitar in it.
Well, we of course, we love everything that you do, and you're so still immersed everything in music. You're even living in Nashville right now, which is the heart of a lot of where music comes out of. But some people might think Nashville country music. What kind of music really do you listen to? What does Peter Frampton have on your phone playing right now?
Probably a lot of Motown.
Motown.
Motown and R&B and blues and jazz and rock and new rock, old rock. I don't mind, but I listen to everything. But I think that Nashville, the reason that a lot of people are moving there from, like Black Keys lived there. Jack White lives there, half of Aerosmith lived there. It's not just country, it is the home and originating place of country, but it's just a great, that's why we call it Music City now, you know, because it's all types of music.
Well, we love that when you visit us here in Tucson. Is there anything when you come to Tucson, a place you have to eat or a place you have to see? Of course, come see me, but anything else?
Well, I'll let you know after I've had my day off here.
Yes. Well, we're looking forward to opening up our city to you, Peter. I can't thank you enough for stopping in. I know
you're very welcome.
You're so very busy. This is an honor for me to sit down with you. But we're so looking forward to you at the Fox tonight because, like you said, it's a very intimate setting, a great place for this kind of acoustic set that you're going to be doing.
It'll be fun. You should come.
Absolutely. Peter, I want to thank you one more time.
All right. Well,
thank you very much. That was such an honor for me. Now, you can see that very intimate concert tonight with Peter Frampton tonight at the Fox Theater starting at 7:30 p.m. You can get tickets at foxtucson.com or call the box office at 547-3040.